See here. The vertical line is called y-axis and the horizontal line is called x-axis. This is positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. If I want to locate a point, let's say 2, 4. Here is the point 2, 4. If you join it, it's 2 and that's 4. It's not exactly drawn to the scale, but you can imagine it. Now see here, the distance from point to x-axis is given by y coordinate. The distance from point to x-axis is given by y coordinate. The distance from point to y-axis is given by x coordinate. So what is x coordinate tells you? The distance from point to y-axis. What y coordinate tells you? Distance from point to x-axis, right? If you just look at the points on this line, just look at the points on this line. If you look at this point, what is this point? 5, 4. What about this point? -5, 4. If I take -10, then what would be this point? -10, 4. Yes or no? Look at the points on this vertical line. Can you tell me what about this point? 2, -3. 2, -5. So that is positive x-axis, y-axis. The intersection point between x-axis and y-axis is called origin. The points are 0, 0. If you look at the points on a horizontal line, what remains the same on horizontal line? Look at the horizontal line. What remains the same? Always y coordinate remains the same. Yes or no? On a horizontal line. On a vertical line, what is same? Vertical line, x is always same. On a horizontal line, y is always same. On a vertical line, x is always same. Let them let's name them A, B, C, D, E, and F. How do I find out the distance between 2 points which are on a same horizontal line or a vertical line? Let's say AB. Ignore y, only find out the distance between x. -10 to -5, it is 5. If I ask you AD, what is the difference between -10 to 5? It is 15. What is the distance CF? 2, 2, you forgot about it. 4 and -5. So the distance is how much? It's 9. Understood? What is CD? 2 to 5? It's 3. Find out the difference between them. It is 3. When the points are same horizontal line and same vertical line, you can easily find out the distance between them, right? Now see here, how do you actually move the points? If I want to move it by 2 units right side, if I want to move 2 units right side, what it will be? Y remains the same when you are moving on a horizontal line. Left side 2 units, I would say -7, 4. But what remains the same? Y remains the same, x changes. But when you're moving vertically when you're moving vertically up and down, so it will be what? Now x remains the same, y changes. This is 6 if it is 2 units. If I take it, this is. You understand how do we move horizontally, vertically? Okay. Let's say if there are 2 points, x1, y1. So see here, I can say this is x1, this one is x2. Now what about this? Y1 here, y coordinate. What about this? Y2. Can you tell me what is the distance between these two? Y2 minus y1. Can you tell me what is the distance between these two? X2 minus x1. How do I find out AB square? According to Pythagoras rule, AB square is AC square plus AB is equals to under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. That's how we find out the distance between 2 points. What is the distance between 2 point formula? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now look at slope is always given by tan theta. If I take tan theta, that is opposite by adjacent. Opposite is y2 minus y1. What is the adjacent? x2 minus x1. This is called slope. Understood? See here. If I take a horizontal line, theta is equals to 0. Therefore, slope is also equal to 0. (45°). Slope is in between 0 to 1. If theta is 45, theta is in between 45 to 90. Theta is equals to 90. Theta is greater than 90. And what are slopes? Slope is exactly 1 when theta is 45. Okay. Slope is in between 1 to infinity when slope, okay, when theta is in between 45 to 90. When theta is 90, slope you call generally undefined. If theta increases or greater than 90, simply say m is negative. Okay, tan theta from 0 to 90 increases. If it crosses 90, it becomes a negative slope. Now see which of the lines are positive slope and which of the lines are negative slope. If it is doing an acute angle with a positive x-axis, positive x-axis means this side. If it is an acute angle, positive slope. If it is an obtuse angle, what kind of a slope it is? Negative slope. Slope of a vertical line is undefined. Slope of a horizontal line is 0. Understood? Slope of x-axis is what? 0. Slope of y-axis is undefined. Vertical lines are undefined. Okay. Positive, positive slope, negative slope, negative slope. Right? Next. Horizontal line, including x-axis. 0. Slope of vertical lines. Is equals to what? Undefined. If two lines are parallel, then their slopes are equal. M1 is equals to M2. If two lines are perpendicular, then product of their slopes is equals to -1. M1 into M2 is equals to -1. Slope of y is equals to mx plus c, or y is equals to mx line is equals to m. Slope of ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 line is negative a by b. It's actually negative x coefficient by y coefficient. Slope of y is equals to mx plus c, or y is equals to mx line is m. Slope of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 line is negative a by b. Slope of line passing through x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2. What we have seen the slope. Just now we have seen that it is opposite by y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Slope when intercepts are given. It is negative y-intercept by x-intercept. When intercepts of a line are given, then slope is negative y-intercept by x-intercept. Next, if a line is given like this, see if it cuts, this distance is 4, this distance is 5. This is called understood. So that's called y-intercept and this is called x-intercept. How do you generally draw a line? Suppose 3x plus 4y is equals to 12. How do you draw a line? Put y is equals to 0, you'll get x is equals to 4. Put y is x equal to 0, you'll get y is equals to 3. This is how you draw it. It is 3, it is 4. Right? This is called x-intercept. This is called y-intercept. This is called intercept between the coordinate axis. Intercept means length. Understood? How do you get x-intercept? By putting y is equals to 0. How do you get y-intercept? Putting x is equals to 0. Understood? We have seen various slopes. Slope when 2 points are given, slope when theta is given, slope when intercepts are given, slope when lines are given, right? Now we'll see equation of line. Put the heading as equation of line. You want to copy this quickly. To get x-intercept, write down a point first. To get x-intercept, put y is equals to 0 in the given equation. Okay, to get x-intercept, put y is equals to 0 in the given equation. Same is the case with to get y-intercept, put x is equals to 0 in the given equation. 4. Okay, x-intercept is 4, y-intercept is 3. If it is negative, according to the quadrants, you will draw it. So this is positive x-axis, positive y-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis. You are dividing the entire plane into 4 quadrants. In first quadrant, both of them are positive, positive. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. In the third quadrant, both of them are negative. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative. Suppose if you got intercept, x-intercept as 4, y-intercept as negative 3, I'll take it like this, then the line will be like this, something like this. You understand? Yeah. Covered everyone? And this line will have a positive slope or negative slope? Negative slope. This slope is what? Negative, because it is doing obtuse angle with the positive x-axis. If it is inclined left hand side, then it is negative slope. Inclined right hand side, positive slope, right? Put the heading as equation of line, I said. Equation of x-axis Equation of line parallel to x-axis, y is equals to k. Equation of y-axis, x is equals to 0. Equation of line parallel to y-axis. Right? Now see here. This one is y is equals to 0, which means x-axis. This one is x is equals to 0, which means y-axis. If this line is passing through y is equals to 4, you call it what? Y is equals to 4 line. This line is passing through -5 and it is parallel to x-axis, then it is what? Y is equals to -5. This line is passing through x is equals to 2, so you call it x is equals to 2. -4. Let's say x is equals to -4. Right? Now see here. This point is -4, 4. This point is 2, 4. -4, -5. This point is, tell me what it is. X equal to 2, y is equals to -5. You understand, first of all, how do you draw lines which are parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis? Lines which are parallel to x-axis will not have x variable. Lines which are parallel to y-axis will not have y variable, right? Suppose if I give you 2x plus 3 is equals to 0, what kind of line is this? 4y plus 7 is equals to 0. What kind of line is this? 2x plus 3 equal to 0 means it is no y variable, so it is parallel to y-axis. So you can say x is equals to -3/2. What is x is equals to -3/2? So you can say x is equals to -1.5. So this is 1.5. Y is equals to 7/4. Understood? So it is parallel to x-axis. If x variable is not there, it is parallel to x-axis. If y variable is not there, then it is parallel to y-axis. Okay? Copy then? Equation of a line passing through origin is you can have a line like y is equals to mx, or else you can say ax plus by is equals to 0. Whenever you see a line without a constant term, what is the meaning? The meaning is that the line is passing through the origin. You understand? The line is passing through the origin. Whenever you see a line which is passing through origin, it does not have a constant term, right? Equation of a line having slope m and y-intercept c is y is equals to mx plus c. Equation of a line having slope m and y-intercept c is y is equals to mx plus c. Equation of a line having slope m and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Equation of a line passing through the point x1 comma y1 and having slope m, or having slope m and passing through the point x1 comma y1 is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. Equation of a line passing through ax1 comma y1 bx2 comma y2 is y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is equals to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Equation of a line when intercepts are given. Equation of a line when intercepts are given. X by x intercept plus y by y intercept is equals to 1. So usually you say x by a plus y by b is equals to 1, where where a is x intercept, b is y intercepts. Understood? Can anyone tell me the equation of this line? If it is 0, 3, if it is 2, 0, x intercept is what? 2. Y intercept is what? 3. What is the equation of a line? 3x plus 2y is equals to 6 is the equation of a line. You understand my point? When the intercepts are given, you can find out the equation by using x by x intercept plus y by y intercept is equals to what? 1. What is the equation of this line? Suppose if it is 4, 4. You can say x plus y is equals to 4. Okay? Because x by 4 plus y by 4 is equals to 1. If a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 are parallel. If two lines are parallel means then their slopes are equal. I can say a1 by b1 is equals to negative a2 by b2. Which means what? Negative, negative cancel. I can say a1 by b1 or a1 by a2 is equals to what? b1 by b2. First, if they are parallel. Second, if they are perpendicular. If they are perpendicular, product of their slopes is what? a1 b1 into negative a2 b2 by b2 is equals to negative 1, which means a1 a2 is equals to negative b1 b2, or else you can say a1 a2 plus b1 b2 is equals to 0. What is it? a1 a2 into b1 b2 is equals to 0. This is when their slopes are perpendicular. First parallel, second they are perpendicular. Put the heading as section formula. line joining ax1 comma y1 bx2 comma y2 is divided by p x comma y in the ratio m is to n internally first, then p is, they are dividing it internally. What is the point? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, my2 plus ny1 mx2 minus nx1, sorry, this is externally, internally is what? Plus. For externally it is minus. Okay. Suppose here the meaning is this is a x1 comma y1, this is b x2 comma y2, and divided by point p internally, m is to n ratio p. If suppose m is equals to n, p becomes what? Midpoint. Okay, I would say if m is equals to n, then m is to n ratio 1:1, and p becomes midpoint, which is x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. That is the midpoint. Copy that. If m is equals to n, then m is to n is equals to 1:1. Then p is becoming midpoint. Then midpoint formula is what? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by. Write down. If a x1 comma y1, b x2 comma y2, c x3 comma y3 are vertices of Triangle ABC centroid is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is when three vertices of a triangle are given. This is how we find out centroid. And area of triangle is equals to half into, it is cyclic manner, you have to remember, x1 into y2 minus y3. In place of x1, now x2 comes. It is y3 minus y1. y1 minus y2. This is the area of triangle when three vertices of a triangle are given on a coordinate plane. If ax1 comma y1, bx2 comma y2, x3 comma y3, x4 comma y4 are vertices of parallelogram. See, if these four are the vertices of the parallelogram, they'll give you only three vertices of the parallelogram. They'll ask you to find out the fourth vertex. Can you tell me, how do you find out the fourth vertex? Which formula you use in order to find out the fourth vertex when three vertices of a parallelogram are given to you? Midpoint of diagonals you equate. What do? You equate the midpoint of diagonals. Okay, so that you will get it easily. So I would say midpoint of BD is equals to what? Midpoint of AC. Midpoint of BD means, I would say x2 plus x4 by 2, y2 plus y4 by 2, x1 plus x3 by 2, y1 plus y3 by 2. If I equate them, I'll get x4 is equals to x2 plus x1 plus x3 minus x2. y4 is equals to y1 plus y3 minus y4. So I'll get x4 is equals to x1 plus x3 minus x2. y4 is equals to y1 plus y3 minus y4. Right? So if three vertices are given, you can find out the fourth vertex by using this formula. Perpendicular distance from point px1 comma y1 to line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 is, this is the line, this is point px1 comma y1, this is line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is, substitute the point in it, ax1 by1 plus c divided by under root of a square plus b square. This is how you find out the perpendicular distance from a point to line. ax1 plus by1 plus c by under root of a square plus b square. Right? Perpendicular distance from origin to the point, suppose origin to line ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is simply what you do. Substitute 0, you will get c by under root of a square plus b square. Okay. Distance between two parallel lines. Ax plus by plus c1 is equals to 0. Ax plus by plus c2 is equals to 0 is c1 minus c2 divided by under root of a square plus b square. C1 minus C2 divided by a square plus b square. Area of triangle formed by x equal to 0, y is equals to 0, ax plus by plus c is equals to 0 line is, see, instead of x equal to 0, y equal to 0, sometimes they'll say coordinate axis. What do you mean by x equal to 0? Y axis. What do you mean by y equal to 0? X axis. Put y equal to 0, what happens? X is equals to negative c by a, y is equals to negative c by b. Assume that the x-intercept is negative c by a, y-intercept is negative c by b. What is the area? Right angle triangle. Area is half c square by ab. Therefore, mod c square by mod 2ab is the area. C square by mod 2ab. Even if you get negative value, take it as a positive because c square is always positive. So there is only a chance that you may get negative in the denominator, but that also you take it positive. That is the reason I'm putting it into modulus. You understand? Because area will never be negative, even if the lengths are negative. Length will also be not negative. Length is also positive. But when I say x-intercept and y-intercept, they can be negative because that negative indicates whether it is cutting the positive x-axis or it's cutting the negative x-axis. But length will be positive only. So area is also positive. That is the reason we are keeping it modulus. And what is the area formed by a line in the coordinate axis? C square by mod 2ab. Okay. Area formed by x-axis and two lines. A1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. What do you mean by x-axis? Y equal to 0. Now see here. This is y is equals to 0. Let's say this is one line, line 1. This is line 2 is equals to 0, line 1 is equals to 0. Wherever it cuts x-axis, you put x equal to y equal to 0 in it. Then what is x? Negative c1 by a1. What is x in this? I'm taking it as x1. I'll take it as x2. Suppose this is x2, this is x1. What is the distance between x2 and x1? x2 minus x1. This will give you what? This will give you the base. Now the intersection point, you will get it as, let's say the intersection point is h comma k, something like this. Okay. What is the distance from point to x-axis is given by which coordinate? Y coordinate. If you solve these two lines, this k is height. This is the base. Understood? If the k is height and that is the base. The same thing if I say area formed by y-axis and these two. I'll take it as line 1, line 2, line 1, line 2. You get y2, you get y1. Distance between them is mod y2 minus y1. This is the base. If this point is h comma k, this is h. What axis it is? Y-axis. You understand the point? Then area is half into base into height. Base is mod y2 minus y1. Height is h. Here, what is base? Mod x2 minus x1. What is height? Height is height. You'll also call it as altitude. Altitude is a distance between the point and the x-axis. Distance between point and x-axis is given by what? Y coordinate. Here we are assuming y coordinate as k. Is that clear? Abhidhan? See there. The distance between the points A, B comma 0 and B 0 comma A. What is the distance between the points? Under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Under root of a square plus b square. Simply distance between the 2 points. Coordinates of point is 0 comma 1. Ordinate of the other point is, ordinate means y coordinate and we don't know abscissa. Distance between both the points is 5, then the abscissa of the second point. So the abscissa of the second point is x. The distance between both the points, use the formula x1 y1, x2 y2. So we know x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square is equals to square of the distance. X square plus 4 square is 5 square. X square is equals to 9. X is equals to what? You take both plus or minus 3. Because you can accept plus 3 as well. You can accept minus 3 as well. If value of k for which the graphs are parallel, if two graphs are parallel, we know that a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2. What is a1? K minus 1 by 2 minus k, 1 by negative 3. Negative 3k plus 3 is equals to 2 minus k. 1 is equals to 2k. K is equals to 1 by 2. This k is equals to 1 by 2. Understood? A1 by A2 is equals to B1 by B2 when two lines are parallel. The length of the intercept of the graph of the equation 9x minus 12y is equals to 108. Put y is equals to 0, x is equals to 12. Put x equal to 0, y is equals to negative 9. It's 12, negative 9. Under root of 9 square plus 12 square is 15 units. So how many units? 15 units. The area of the triangle formed by the straight line 3x plus 2y is equals to 6 and the coordinate axis is, you remember it is c square by 2ab. What is a? B. C is negative 6. Therefore area is equals to 36 by 2 into 3 into 2. 36 by 12. 3 square units. Okay. This is the direct formula. Area of a line, area of a triangle formed by coordinate axis and the line is c square by what? 2ab. A triangle is formed by x-axis and the lines 2x plus y is equals to 4 and x minus y plus 1 is equals to 0 as 3 sides. Taking the side along x-axis as its base, the corresponding altitude of the triangle. So you take it like this and you like this and like this. What is the length of altitude? If it is h comma k, the length of altitude is k, which means y coordinate will give you the answer. Yes or no? The y coordinate will give you the height or altitude of the triangle if you take x-axis as the base. Now what is y coordinate? Can we find out y coordinate directly? If not, find out x first. Add both of them. 3x is equals to 3, x is equals to 1. Put x equal to 1, y is equals to 2. So what is y? This is 1 comma 2 means this is 2. So altitude is how much? 2 units. Is that clear? Copy them. An equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where a is not is equals to 0, b is not is equals to 0, but c is equals to 0. What do you mean by c is equals to 0? Constant is equals to 0, which passes through what? Okay, when constant term is equals to 0, it passes through the origins, right? The x-intercept of the graph, put y is equals to 0, 7x is equals to 2, x is equals to 2 by 7, right? The straight line 2x plus 3y is equals to 12 passes through y is equals to 0, x is equals to 6, x equal to 0, y is equals to 4. Zero comma 4, 6. It passes through second, it passes through first, it passes through fourth, but it will never pass through third. So 1, 2, 4 is the answer. The area of the triangle formed by the lines and x-axis. X-axis means put y is equals to 0 in line 1. 5x is equals to 35 means x is equals to 4x is equals to 12 means x is equals to. So what is the base? If it is 3 and 7, the base is 4. What is the height? How do I find out the height? 5x plus 7y is equals to 35. 4x plus 3y is equals to 12. I said y is nothing but height. Yes or no? Y is nothing but height. Multiply it with 4, multiply it with 5. Cancel them. 28 minus 15 is 13. 140 minus 60 is half into 4 into, so 160 by 13 square units is the area. Agree? How do we find out the area? A triangle is formed by x-axis and the two lines on the three sides, right? Taking the side along its base. Just okay, this is we have done entire one, right? It's like okay, question number 49 or 15 Tyrone book. What we got y as? We got y as? We got this point as 1 comma 2. So y value is 2, therefore height is 2. Put y is equals to 0 in 2x plus y is equals to 4. Y is equals to 0 if you put x is equals to 2. Y is equals to 0 in the second one, you put x is equals to -1. So -1 to 2 is, it's 3. Base is 3, height is 2. 2 cancel, so how much it is? 3 square units is actually what? Okay, he did not ask you the altitude, right? He just asked you altitude, but area also I'm finding. What is the area? Area is 3 square units, right? Okay. Y-axis, x-axis. Can you tell me any point in the first quadrant? Any point in the first quadrant? Let's take 2 comma 5 will take. Okay. 2 comma 5. What is the reflection of this point with respect to x-axis? Reflection means the image. With respect to x-axis, this becomes what? X remains the same. 2 comma what? Negative. Reflection with respect to y-axis. Does it become -2 comma 5? What remains the same? Y remains the same. Reflection with respect to origin. What is it? Both. X also changes, Y also changes. -2y, -5, because here it is -2, here it is -5. So it becomes -2y and -5, right? If I take this, put the heading as reflections. If I take a point x comma y, tell me with respect to x-axis, it becomes x comma what? -y. Here x and y are not positive, x and y are variables. X can be positive or negative, doesn't matter, right? Respect to y-axis, minus x comma y, which means if x is positive, it becomes negative. If x is negative, it becomes positive. Respect to origin, -x, -y, right? Examples. 2 comma -3 with respect to y-axis. 5 comma -7 with respect to x-axis. -5 comma 8 with respect to origin. What it becomes? Y-axis means x changes, -2 comma -3. X-axis means y changes, +7. Origin means both changes. Understood? Okay. Now, you know this line, This is exactly dividing the coordinate axis into two parts. This line is y is equals to x line. That line is what? Y is equals to x line. Now this line is y is equals to minus x line. Right? You take same 2,5 here. What is the reflection or else the image? X becomes y, y becomes x. It becomes what? 5, 2. With respect to this, you take it. We'll take some other. Okay. This becomes what? X becomes minus y, y becomes minus x. Is that clear? So now you tell me. Reflection x comma 5. Reflection with respect to y is equals to x line. Y comma x. Y is equals to minus x line. Minus y in minus x. You understand? X comma y means y is equals to x. It becomes y comma x. X comma y, y is equals to negative x means negative y comma negative x. Right? Now, if I give you a point and any horizontal and vertical line, just say x is equals to 10. Tell me any point on first quadrant. Any point on first quadrant close to this line. Can I take something like 6 comma 4? This is 10. I'm taking 6 comma 4. What is the reflection or else what is the image of this point with respect to this line? When I say the image, it will be like this. Yes or no? What about this? It is on the same horizontal line, y will never change. But here it is 4 units means it should be 4 units. So it should be what? 14. So whenever reflection with respect to horizontal line and vertical line, you can easily find out by looking at the x coordinate and y coordinates. Just find out the distance, take the same distance, that's it. Right? If p dash x1 dash comma y1 dash is the image of p x1 comma y1 with respect to line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. This is the line. This is p and this one is p dash. Understood? Then it should satisfy. I would say then the first one is midpoint of p1 p dash is on line ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. It should satisfy the line, right? Then second one, slope of p1 dash into slope of line is equals to -1 because how they are perpendicular. Suppose if any unknown line is given, it is very rare to ask, but if at all, if they ask you, using these two, you can find out. Okay? Copy them. Put the heading as reflection. Graphs of the equation 3x plus y minus 5 is equals to 0, 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. Intersect at alpha comma beta. What is the value of 3 alpha plus beta? If you add both of them, 5x minus 10 is equals to what? 0. X is equals to what? 2. X equal to 2, you substitute here. 11, sorry. Y plus 1 is equals to 0. Then what is Y? In place of X, it is alpha. So 6, Y is 1. So answer is 5. 3 alpha plus beta. So this is alpha, that is Y is beta. The graph of the equation X is equals to 7y, X minus 7y is equals to negative 42 intersects the y-axis. Intersects y-axis means X is, on y-axis what is 0? X is 0. Put X equal to 0, Y is 6. Intersects x-axis means Y is 0. Okay, if Y is 0, then what is X? X is 15 by 6. Put Y is 0. By 2. So you have alpha is 0, beta is 6, gamma is 5 by 2, delta is 0. Your answer is 6 plus, and I say it is 17 by 2. The point of intersection, what is the value of 3 alpha minus beta? It is also again the same thing, 3x, 7y, 5y, this one. What do we do? Seven x minus 3y is equals to 1. Multiply it with 3, multiply it with 5, then subtract. Take the positive value. How much it is? 35, 9. When I say 26, this gets cancelled if you subtract. How much it is? 57 minus 5. So it will be 52. Negative 26 is equals to 52. Can I say so? Then what is x is equals to? Negative 2. If x is negative 2, minus 25, y is 5. Is that it? How much it is? Negative 1. The graphs of the equation first and second intersect at x1, y1. And the graph of equation intersects x-axis means put y is equals to 0. If I put y equal to 0, x2 is what? Negative 12. And these two graphs intersect what? 2x plus 3y is equals to 11. 2x minus 4y is equals to negative 24. Can I say so? What is negative y is equal? Sorry. 2 minus plus plus. 7y is equals to 35. Y is equals to 5. If y is equals to 5, what is x is equals to? 5 means 15. If it goes that side, negative 4. Negative 2. So negative 2 and 5. So x1 is negative 2. X2 is plus 12 because minus of minus. Y1 is 5. Y2 is what? Therefore, you got 10 plus 5. 15 there. What is the area of a triangular region enclosed by the graph of the equation? This one and x-axis. X-axis means what? Y is equals to 0. Put y is equals to 0 in the first one. X plus 0 equal to 3. X is equals to 3. 2x plus 0 is equals to 12. X is equals to 6. So therefore, this is 6. This one is 3. Something like this. What is the base? Okay. Now I need y. So 2x plus 5y is equals to 12. 2x plus 2y is equals to 6. Subtract 3y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 2. What is the height? Half into base into height. 3 square units is the area. Understand that? Copy that.